Good afternoon, Robert Scribbler here at Jennette's Pier for a direct observation for you guys on a beautiful Monday afternoon here on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Conditions are cold and crisp with temperatures in the 40s, but we have some beautiful direct sunlight, gorgeous waves rolling in here in the 3 to 5 foot range, lapping up against Jennette's Pier. And in the distance offshore, we have a sailing vessel braving the offshore environment of the Outer Banks. And it appears that we have one lonely surfer here at the southern point break just south of Jennette's Pier, about 100 meters south of Jennette's Pier. I'll go ahead and zoom in on him. He's bobbing around out there. You can see his black hoodie on his wetsuit, and we've got a peak rolling in. And in the far offshore environment, I'm not sure if you guys can see it in the resolution of the camera here, but you can see the larger ripples of offshore waves, indicative of stronger winds offshore and a larger swell offshore. But inshore conditions here are quite a bit more calm than they were last week, although waves are a bit larger than they were yesterday afternoon when I was here taking some video of conditions at Jennette's Pier. The water looks very inviting, although it is rather cold now, about 54 degrees Fahrenheit. So anyone getting in the ocean at this time of year with those 40-degree air temperatures and 54-degree ocean temperatures is going to need a full suit, 3, 4, likely in that range. And duck diving through these swells here with those water temperatures. Ooh, beautiful break here as some pelicans just came in and drafted off that wave. That was a really beautiful action shot there for you guys. But in any case, getting into the water to brave these conditions requires some thermal protection to prevent hypothermia and just extremis from the cold water conditions. As 54-degree water temperatures will suck the heat right out of you really quick. So you need that extra thermal protection, and you're also going to want a hoodie and some booties and likely some nice gloves as well. Further to the south, down in Frisco and Hatteras, water temperatures a bit warmer in the range of the 60s, so you might be able to get by with a 2-3 wetsuit, but given the air temperatures, you're also probably going to want some head protection and some feet protection at the very least, if not also some hand protection. Those of us who get out in the North Atlantic during wintertime get used to surfing in a full suit, and it can be kind of restrictive for your range of motion, but after a while, after some time, you get used to it, just like this gentleman over here that's walking down the beach and looks like he's about to come back. I think the longshore current here is ripping across longshore, so just coming in front of the pier here and ripping across in the longshore current, and there's probably a rip tide or two heading out through breaks in the sandbar. And this gentleman here is probably looking for a nice little channel to paddle out through as he gets back into these colder waters. Although with those inviting waves, he's definitely got a few prospects for some good surf here after his paddle out. And the paddle out today, not too intense, as conditions are much less violent and vicious. I don't know if those are the exact right words, but much less arduous than they were last week. So just as you can see, actually rather easy just to walk out and guide your board through the gentle foam rollers before you get to the sandbar. Not too much need for duck diving, and probably almost zero need for board ditching today with those 3 to 5 foot waves, maybe ranging in a little bit smaller in the range of 2 to 4 feet here, but nonetheless very nice rideable waves. Give a gentle Monday for you guys. So that'll do it for our live observations here at Jennette's Pier as a surfer paddles out through the waves. Here we go, a little duck dive. And thank you for joining me, and I will be back with you either later today or early tomorrow.